Gemini, hi, it's Lisa here from What's Her Name Tarot. I'm here to do your yearly reading for 2023. These are general readings only, so just take with you what resonates. Anything that doesn't, leave behind, as it may hit home with somebody else that is watching at that moment there. So I start with Spirit Animal Oracle and Moontology Oracle. I do read them from the book. We get into the actual reading, one card per month, broken down into quarters with an overall as well for each quarter. All cards are clarified, and I finish with Star Temple Oracle and Open Spirit Oracle. So Gemini, if you are new to my channel, welcome. Thank you for watching. It's about a half-hour reading for this one. There is a thumbs up like button. I'd appreciate that. And anyone watching it, whether existing or new, but also new, there is new readers, watchers, new readers, new watchers. There is a subscribe button down here, a notification bell that lets you know when my regular readings are uploaded. But Gemini, let's crack into this. Gemini, one card please. There you go. Okay, so you get number 64, Wasp Spirit. Sometimes life stings. Wow. But life lessons there. That happens for a reason. Number 64, that number might mean something to some of you. Next one. Oracle message. Not all that spirit creates in nature is easy to love, but when we look through the eyes of wasp spirit, we recognize that even though sometimes life stings, there is a purpose for pain, just as there is a purpose for wasps in the natural world. Wasps keep insect populations down, supporting the growth of plants. So too, the sting of life may hurt, and you may feel deeply disappointed or even resentful that wasp spirit has shown up. But you will soon come to see that spirit has something wonderful in store for you. You may well come to realize that being stung led to something far better than you had envisioned for yourself. Perhaps behind the scenes, wasp spirit was conspiring with spirit to ensure that you could grow something of value to you. Spirit has a plan, and wasp spirit does play a part. Have you ever looked back and been glad your prayers weren't answered because the path you took led to something far better? Wasp spirit is a reminder to reflect on those times, for today's sting may hurt, but something better awaits you. Protection message. Are you holding on to anger, jealousy, or resentment because you got stung? Or could you have just stung yourself by comparing yourself to others? There will always be someone else who is more successful, happier, thinner, richer, etc. Jealousy is the false belief that you can't have what you want, or someone could take away something that was supposed to be yours. Let it go and release all those feelings that are making the sting hurt long after the stinger has been removed. Wasp spirit has woken you up, and now you are called to trust that disappointment can lead you to a different and better path. Align with spirit now and trust that this too shall pass, and is already doing so, for the pain subsides when you stop telling the story of how much it hurt. Wow. So Gemini, Moontology Oracle. But yes, maybe sometimes there are tough life lessons to be learnt. Everybody goes through those at some stage, but it may lead to bigger and better things. You get the gibbous moon, Moontology. You're very close to achieving your goal, and that may be releasing those past hurts. Very close to achieving the goal, but very close to achieving the goal may also still be your bigger and better things right there. Alright, so gibbous moon. The word gibbous means bulging. What a descriptive word, right? And pulling this card at any time of the month suggests that the situation you're asking about is bulging with possibility and coming to a peak. But this isn't an ending card with a neat yes or no answer. Rather, you're being reminded that some adjustments may yet to be required before you get what you want, though you're certainly on the right track, which is hopefully reassuring for you. However, there is also a sense that the situation is a bit tense, so don't push too hard. One false move and the whole thing could blow. That's not meant to scare you, it's just to let you know there's a fuse attached to the situation, so be careful if you choose to light it. Wow, Gemini. Attuned to the moon, I know that I'm on the right track. Additional meanings, now is a good time to review your plans. Keep the momentum going as you move towards your dreams. Stay focused. It's a good time to start a new project. You need to get back into good health habits. The teaching, the gibbous moon comes at the very end of the lunar cycle, just before the full moon. She looks like she's bulging because she's almost a full moon, so she's nearly fully rounded. It's the culmination of the waxing cycle and as such tends to be a rather intense period of the month. No matter when you pull this card, it suggests a very ripe time and a very ripe situation. Wow. So, Gemini, let's get into the actual reading. Yes, sometimes life stings because you're very close to achieving your next goal. It's right there in front of you. It's bursting at the seams, Gemini. Right, 2023, Gemini, what do you have, please? 2023 for Gemini. Right, Gemini, let's begin with January. I think Libra had this for January. Can't remember actually, somebody did. Two of Wands. There is focus here, new year, new focus maybe, but you are knowing that you have to keep moving towards these goals and these dreams. They don't just land in your lap, but things are moving constantly towards your goals and your dreams. And saying that, your dreams are constantly moving. They change, they switch. Sometimes you get stung and you can switch those dreams around a bit and focus on something bigger and better, as they mentioned. But at the same time, you do have that absolute focus and knowing you've got to keep moving. Love that. Two of Swords, all about the twos. Okay, into February. Feeling a bit confused here, what direction to take. As I said, you know, suddenly your goals seem to have switched gear and this one is no longer happening, but you are able to focus on a different goal here. And saying so, it's taking this blindfold off, working out which path works best for you and being able to take some clear action to get things moving forward on your path. Into March, Gemini, you could be dealing with a Sagittarius. You have got Temperance. Not overindulging in things, doing things in moderation, going with the flow. Okay, Temperance, as I said, could be dealing with Sagittarius, but when things do seem a bit of a crossroads situation, that flow might come to a bit of a sudden halt, but that's allowing yourself time to be able to focus on each path, as we mentioned, and work out which way you're going. And we talked about that movement in January, moving towards your goals, but making sure that that still is continuing with the flow of that energy with Temperance. Overall, first quarter, while you do have the Five of Cups, which talks about dealing with sadness here, emotional grief, loss, it's something you all go through in our own way, and always say don't let others tell us to hurry up and move on and get over it. But this may be this life stings, but it may also be where you are able to focus on shifting your goals and your dreams and where you are heading here. But again, just going with the flow and not letting others force you into moving forward before you're ready. Wow. So into April, Gemini, love this. Talking about dreams, talking about goals, you do have the star. Could be dealing with an Aquarius. It's a whole new perspective here of where you're heading. And that star, keeping those dreams real, making them achievable, but you do know what you want, who you want, where you want to be, and it's all about your dreams, your wishes, your hopes. You do come into May with the Five of Swords, maybe a bit of a battle that you are banging your head against a brick wall. And we talk like make those dreams achievable, but sometimes, you know, dreams never arrive on your doorstep just like that. And it is, again, back to January, looking at the constant movement that needs to be done to get these dreams to come to life. But when it's time to walk away from a battle, no matter how much that life stings, it is like, because, you know, banging your head against that brick wall, that would hurt. Okay, so it is a victory in itself, and being able to walk away from some battles that just are not working for you. But you do come into June with the Magus, the star and the Magus in the second quarter. It is allowing you time to focus on where you're heading, creating the magic, the alchemy, the plans, the processes that's needed to get things underway in your favor. Because overall in the second quarter, while you do have the Five of Pentacles, a lot of energy in the first half of the year where you're feeling like you're stuck in a rut and that life stings. Okay, but you are very close to achieving your goals and your dreams, and those dreams, it's just putting the plans into place and again making them achievable. But that Magus, manifesting to your heart's content where you're heading, and here on it's pretty good. So into July, Eight of Cups, being able to walk away from some sort of emotional attachment maybe here, whether it's something, someone, somewhere that you are having to leave behind because it is holding you back from your dreams, from your goals. You're that close to achieving them, but there's still something there. It's like that bungee cord. You get so far, you know, when you see them on TV when they've harnessed to a bungee cord and they've run to try and grab something, but they get so far and then it springs them right back again. And this is kind of this whole flow-on effect of where you're trying to focus on where you're heading, past all these life stings, and then suddenly it's like a spring and it recoils back again. So it's been able to walk away from something or someone that is, it's like actually taking that harness off and just going with the flow, and away you go. But it's been one hell of a journey to get there. But you do come into August, the universe. We talked about, yes, life stings, but for a reason, those life lessons. You know, things happen for a reason. We don't always know the reason why. Down here, you may still be wondering why. 20 years, you may still be wondering why. But that universe has got your back, okay? Things happen for a reason. Things don't happen for a reason. But also, it also sends you off on a different path for a reason. And into September, Gemini, 10 of Wands. The end of this burden. Done, dusted, finished with. This emotional attachment you are walking away from, no more. It's like that's holding you back here. You do get your bigger and better things underway here, but it's taken a hell of a long time to get here. But that Five of Cups overall in the first quarter, may actually be your time to work through some sort of sadness, loss, grief that you are having to work through. But this burden does come to an end in here in September, because overall you have the Prince of Swords. Slow down. Take time to go through your healing process. Take time to focus on your dreams. Take time to realign your dreams and to manifest your way to bring things to life there. And into your fourth quarter, October, you are ready. Right, let's get things happening. Take a leap of faith. Does it pay off? Yes. Does it pay off? No. Sometimes yes, sometimes no. But that leap of faith, you are ready to actually jump in and get things happening here. Get some movement happening now that you do have this focus on where you're wanting to be heading towards. November, Gemini, Six of Swords. The plans are underway, but you're not wanting everybody to know all the little details just yet. And not surprisingly so with coming through this year like this. but clarifications hopefully start to switch things up for you throughout. However, that Six of Swords is all about taking action to get things moving forward, to get things happening. You're taking a leap of faith here, but you're taking a leap of faith with the plans that you have put into place here. And you finish in December with the Princess of Pentacles. There's an offer being made here. It could be a job offer. You may be putting an offer in on a home. It may be an offer of love. Somebody's confident the two of you do make a good team and you work well together. These plans may well be putting into place this whole partnership, but it may be that this is that whole leap of faith and this has started this whole flow-on effect. We had that 10 of Wands to finish in September. Overall in your fourth quarter is the Tower. Knowing what to release, knowing what to keep. Let that Tower explode all the energy out into the universe. Let the dust settle and then focus on building something solid from the ground up. And this may be that leap of faith that you are taking right there. Wow, so Gemini. Let's clarify everything, but I feel like just briefly overall for the whole year, there is some issues that do need to be dealt with, but they need to be dealt with in your own time, in your own way. Know there's loving energy around you, but allow yourself time to refocus as well. Wow. So January, 2 of Wands. Gemini. You get the Star, love that. 2 of Wands, double dose, awesome. 8 of Wands. As long as the communication is open, honest and clear, everyone's on the same page. There may be a decision that needs to be made at the start of the year, especially a double dose of the 2 of Wands, and the Star could be dealing with an Aquarius, that the two of you there are focusing on something right in front of you, and the plans are underway to get things moving towards your dreams, towards your goals, towards your achievements. But the plans do need to be put in place, and plans need to be very out there and very clear. Wow. So into February, 2 of Swords, too many there. Gemini, February, 2 of Swords. 8 of Cups, King of Wands, the Devil. Yeah, there is something that is, or someone even, that is holding you back here. And it is causing a lot of confusion of which way to go. Do I walk away? Do I stay and fight for something here? There is negative energy here that is holding you back. Whether it's something, somewhere, someone, could be dealing with a Capricorn. You're very focused on where you're heading. You know what you want, who you want, where you want to be, but there is still some sort of niggling energy here that's trying to hold you back. In saying so, you've got the 8 of Cups there as well. Being able to leave that emotional attachment behind as you do start to focus and move towards what works for you. That confusion, working out what works for you and what doesn't. Into March, Temperance, Gemini. Queen of Cups, 4 of Swords, love that. Knight of Swords, taking time for yourself. You know, you're going through this emotional sadness with the 5 of Cups overall for the first quarter. Take time for yourself. Look after number 1. Breathe is the key right there. Be proud of how far you've come emotionally, but you're coming out of this healing process ready, you know, guns blazing, and you're ready to get things happening. Slow down still. Take some time. Don't rush into things. Always sound like I'm lecturing, Gemini, but you are clarifying temperance. Not rushing into things is going with the flow, where that flow takes you. So overall, 5 of Cups, Gemini, first quarter. 7 of Swords, Knight of Wands, Queen of Swords. Feel like you're actually going to be taking some very direct action here in the first quarter to clear the air, to put everything out in the open here, and stop some sort of gossip, backstabbing that does seem to be going on. That's causing the emotional sadness. Nobody likes to be talked about or gossiped about, or deceived here. Deceptive energy that you are able to walk away from. But before doing so, I feel like you actually really put somebody in their place here. You're focused on where you're heading, and how dare others come in and tell you that that's ridiculous. You're going to be very blunt, very upfront, and just like, look here, this is how it is. But a lot of action being taken in the first quarter here to get things on the move. Nothing wrong with that at all. So into April, Gemini, the star, your dreams, your wishes, your hopes. 10 of Wands, 8 of Pentacles, 6 of Swords. Those dreams, it may just involve releasing this whole burden of feeling like you're doing this on your own, or you're carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders. You're putting all the hard work and focus in, and nothing seems to be happening. Switching those dreams around a bit, making them a bit more achievable, even just to start with, but putting some solid plans into place to get things moving forward. Okay, this may be moving to a different job, a different love, a different town, even a different country, but the plans are underway. But still be aware of what's going on around you, but I feel like you're putting a lot of hard work in here to end this burden, and that is what you do. Especially as you come to May with the 5 of Swords, said it's quite okay to walk away from a battle. It's still a victory. The Hierophant, the Hermit, Princess of Wands. Could be dealing with Taurus or Virgo here. Peer pressure that is put on you here to do things a certain way, and I feel like that's why these plans previously are being put underway in secret. You're not wanting everyone to know about it, because there is quite often somebody that is trying to tell you to do things their way, and it may not be agreeable to you, which is why you feel like you're banging your head against a brick wall. Take some time out, do some soul searching, see light at the end of the tunnel. You're still very giving with your time and with your energy here, but I feel like you are starting to focus more on what you want and not what somebody else wants. Did I say could be dealing with Taurus or Virgo there? But you do come into the Magus in June. Love this. Temperance, Princess of Pentacles, the Emperor. Yeah, this partnership, teamwork, collaboration, and working together here to get these results in half the time, possibly even. Okay, looking at this offer, if it's a legal offer that's being made in June, read the fine print. Look at all the real nitty-gritty little details here. But somebody is confident to work with you here, make an offer to work with you. Could be around love, could be around work, it could be around home. Again, just going with the flow. You are in control of the situation. You're in control of manifesting what you want, not what somebody else wants, and they're not in control of manifesting what you want, if that makes sense, around that revolving door there. But could be dealing with an Aries, divine masculine energy, very level-headed, very logical, very confident and brave here. And could be dealing with Sagittarius with temperance, just going with the flow here. But this offer may be coming in at exactly the right moment. And that starts to move forward from this cold energy with the 5 of Pentacles overall, where you feel left out of a situation, and things suddenly start to progress forward to warmer energy. So 5 of Pentacles, you get justice, death, love, all that, and 5 of Swords. Again, you still got a lot of 5s in the first half of the year, stuck in a rut as I was mentioning, but sweet justice. You are able to close one door and open another door and start moving forward to something a lot bigger and a lot better. You're very close to achieving your goal, and it may be just needing to close that door and focus on what the next door opens to. Okay, and it may be your sweet justice, good karma, good result, a fair outcome. You've put the hard work in to get here, and now those results are starting to come in. Maybe dealing with Libra or Scorpio here, but you are able to walk away from that battle and hold your head high. Wow. So Gemini, third quarter into July. 8 of Cups, and this is walking away, as we just mentioned. Four of Wands, 5 of Pentacles, Ace of Wands. Yeah, stability, commitment around home and family life, maybe a marriage proposal, moving in together, meeting somebody brand new. It may be buying a home, it may be getting a job, but things are moving forward to warmer energy here. You may still be holding a grudge, waiting for an apology from what's gone on back here. You may be waiting forever, and it is just clarifying you're able to refocus on some sort of new goal here, new dream, where you're heading, but you are heading here into warmer energy. Sometimes that life stings, but again, sometimes you're able to start to release what stung you in the past and start to focus on what lies ahead. As we come into August with the universe, have a drink, my throat's going dry. So the universe, love this, Gemini. August. 2 of Cups, wow, the Fool, wow. And the 10 of Swords, holy moly, wow. So somebody here is ready to take a leap of faith when it comes to love. Still may be an existing relationship. We just talked about marriage proposal, moving in together. This may be somebody brand new. Divine timing, if it's meant to be, it will be, but now the moment is right. And this love ends this painful cycle. Okay, and it does, as I said, closes one door, opens another door. This chapter is done and dusted and finished with. But I feel like somebody here, when it comes to love, is ready to take this leap of faith, and the moment and the timing seems right. Especially as you come to the 10 of Wands as well. Ends this burden of feeling like you're on this journey on your own. Maybe you're not. Gemini, September, yes, 10 of Wands. Queen of Wands, 3 of Swords, King of Pentacles. Because there's been heartbreak due to a third party situation, and it might come back to this Hierophant, which you did have somewhere back here, okay, of this pressure being put on you. Outside interference, outside meddling here. But you're proud of how far you've come. You know what you want, you're confident, you're determined, you know, things are starting to fall into place. This leap of faith kicks things into gear, and it starts to release this heartbreak, it starts to release this burden, and look at the abundance, the success, things that are starting to fall into place. Love that. You're very close to achieving your goals. Here we are, Gemini, achieving those goals, and everything starts to kick into gear, as I said. Overall, third quarter, Prince of Swords. 4 of Pentacles, the Chariot, the World. Holy moly. Still something you're not able to release or let go of. This may be a legal contract of some sort. It's finding other ways around things, finding loopholes legally and morally, but you're ready to get this energy moving forward in a forward direction. That Chariot going at a manageable pace, but you've got the universe in this third quarter, you've got the world overall for the third quarter. Can't tell me that things are not happening and falling into place at the right moment for a reason. But this Chariot could be dealing with a Cancer, is starting to get this energy moving forward. Love it, Gemini. Fourth quarter, we've got October, the Fool. Ace of Swords, 4 of Cups, 10 of Cups. There's still a lot of clutter, a lot of crap from the past that does need to be cleared out. You're still very focused on one cup here, and it's just shifting that focus around, having a fresh new perspective to look at things here. There's emotional support, sometimes not so obviously so, when you are very tunnel visioned and stuck on something here. But again, this may be the moment where this, I'll still say it, where the crap needs to be cleared out, and you have this whole fresh new start, but you're ready to take this leap of faith and clear the clutter and see what else is happening in the big wide world. So November, Gemini, 6 of Swords. These flew out. Judgment, Ace of Cups, Princess of Cups. Wow. Don't judge others. Don't let others judge you either. It does work both ways. But there's this offer of love here. A new chapter, a new beginning. Still may be an existing relationship. Maybe somebody brand new. It may be somebody with an age gap here. But keep an open mind towards what this offer is. Who this offer is. But there is this whole new chapter that is starting to get off the ground here when it comes to love. You're clarifying that Six of Swords, so talking about, you know, those first plans are being put into place. And this offer, Princess of Pentacles, we said partnership, collaboration, maybe an offer of love. December, Gemini, Princess of Pentacles. Look at it, Ten of Pentacles, Seven of Wands, Two of Pentacles. You've not given up here. You're not quitting, whether it's on yourself, whether it's on someone around you. Someone's not quitting on you. Possibly around this love. Determination, persistence pays off. But again, this whole offer being made, success, things start to come back into balance here. You may have been pulled in different directions in the past, but now you're getting control of the situation. And it shows that you're not giving up, you're not quitting. You've just had to have a bit of a tough life lesson along this journey so far, but that successful outcome is right there. So overall, fourth quarter, Gemini, you have the Tower. King of Cups, Knight of Cups, Seven of Pentacles. Well, there's definitely an offer of love in this fourth quarter. Confident the two of you do make a good team, work together, you put the hard work in, you start to see results coming out of it. Okay, you are in control of your emotions, not surprisingly so with what you've been through, but obviously this hard work is starting to pay off. You're very close to achieving your goal, and you are that close to getting things to start to fall into place, and it might be at last. So the universe says, Gemini, look at it, Wheel of Fortune, Seven of Swords, transition. And again, being able to walk away from the deceptive energy, from those life stings, with your head held high. Close that chapter, turn the page, maybe even a whole new book, and focus on what lies ahead. Could be dealing with a Scorpio, because what lies ahead is your Wheel of Fortune, is your bigger and better things. Good luck, good fortune, hopefully for all of you, as you are able to walk away from that deception that was back there in the past. Wow. So, Star Temple Oracle, Gemini. One card, please. Yep. Ask and you shall receive. You get number 26, the triple star grid, align. I connect and align with my higher consciousness. Love that. Brilliant. Especially with the tough times that you may go through. Star words, unite, clarity, inner knowing. Take it as calling you tonight to unite with the triple star grid that encircles our precious Earth Mother. Multi-dimensional transformation and higher streams of consciousness await you. You have the power to intentionally link into the electromagnetic halo of our sacred planet for clear cognitive messages. Clear cognizance or clear psychic knowing is an intrinsic genius, and embrace it. Your spiritual growth is being accelerated so you can accomplish your higher purpose. Your stars are aligning and you are encouraged to balance your chakras for clear, intuitive reception. It is your destiny to be of service to the collective. Love that, Gemini. And we do finish with Open to Spirit Oracle. I love this one, especially with what you're going through. Lighten up, have some fun. Okay, you've been through the life stings, you've been through the tough time, now it's time to enjoy yourself and to have some fun. Bring some playful energy into that situation as things start to pick up again. Lighten up. Life gets too serious at times and this lowers your vibration. Connect with fun, joy and movement. Shake off responsibility and relax with a friend. Connect with nature to clear your energies. Ground yourself with an activity that gets you moving, laughing, and enjoying life. Your energy will be renewed and you'll feel a quickening of your gifts. Feel like even though it's through the year, it starts to happen down here. So Gemini, that is what I have for the year. Do hope it helped. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time for the weeklies. See ya. Bye.